Today we're gonna check this trading strategy and we will analyze the amazing backtest results using the TradingView strategy tester. But before we do that, let's build this 10-minute scalping strategy step by step together. So, let's dive into it. Welcome back here on TradingGate, where we discuss profitable trading strategies. Today we're gonna analyze a trend following strategy based on the T3 indicator and other two confirmation indicators. The T3 indicator is a moving average based on a series of exponential moving average calculations, providing a more accurate representation of the trend. There are different versions of the T3, but they are pretty much the same. We're gonna be using my own version taken from the moving averages pack, a powerful indicator that includes over 30 moving averages with confluence functions from other timeframes. Here we're gonna select the T3, length 20 and factor 0.7. Let's talk about the main entry signals. We're gonna open a long position whenever the T3 is green, so here we will have open long position, whereas we open a short position whenever the T3 is red. Then we're gonna add the choppiness index as a confirmation, which is an indicator that measures the sideways movement of the market. The closer the value is to the upper line and the higher the choppiness level, whereas the closer the value is to the lower line and the stronger the market is trending. We're gonna open positions only if the choppiness index is below the 50 level, so basically when we have directional movements. It's useful to avoid the ranging period and allow positions only if we have directional movement. After this confirmation indicator, we're gonna add a second confirmation, which is based on the average directional index, the ADX, which is a volatility indicator, and we're gonna open positions only if the price is above 15 level, so basically when there is enough volatility. Now that we master all the rules of the strategy, let's build the strategy together using our strategy builder, a powerful tool that allows us to combine any indicator available on TradingView and generate buy and sell signals. We can customize any strategy as much as we want, we can backtest, automate strategies, generate alerts, and do all this cool stuff with just 2 clicks. Let's start by configuring the main entry signal. We will turn on one long signal and one short signal. For the long signal, we're gonna select long bullish EMA, which basically means when the T3 is green, and for a short position, we will select short bearish EMA, which is the red T3. Here we're gonna select price equal to refer to these two conditions. Then we can add the confirmation in the oscillator settings, considering that we are dealing with two oscillators. Both for long and short position, we want the choppiness index to be below the 50 level. Whereas for the ADX, we're gonna select here the ADX in the long signal, ADX for short signal, and we want the ADX to be above the 15 level. And we're good to go. Let's check some trade on a chart. As you can see here, we have different long entry signal because the T3 is green, the choppiness index is below 50 level, so the middle level, and the ADX is above 15 level. Same applies for this long trade, for this one, and so on. Whereas here we have a short position, the T3 is red, our choppiness index is below 50 level, and the ADX is above 15 level. Same applies here, for this other short position, and so on. Now it's time to set our exit rules. Here we have different exit conditions, both for stop loss and take profit. Today we will use a stop loss based on the stop loss ATR bands. And as you can see, by loading the ATR bands indicator onto the chart, for a long position our stop loss level will be exactly as the ATR bands. Same applies for short position. We have the ATR bands and our stop loss will be exactly at that level. For a take profit, we will set a risk reward of 2. Okay, so we have just finished to configure our strategy, and now let's jump into backtest results. We are on BNX USDT 10 minutes time frame on Bybit exchange. We are going only long, order size $10,000 with percentage of equity 1x leverage, so basically no leverage, stop loss ATR with a length of 16, multiplier of 3, risk reward of 2. As always, 0.06% commission and initial capital of $10,000. And as you can see guys, we have a really amazing equity line. Net profit 715%, 255 trades, 43.9 win rate, 1.66 profit factor, 30% max drawdown, 0.95% average trade. Net profit slash drawdown 8.18, which is something really high. Max win row 5, max loss row 13, which is not really good, but by the way, considering that we have a 2.13 risk reward ratio and 43% win rate, it's reasonable to have a higher max loss row value rather than the max win row value. Expectancy 0.37, which is really good. Average win 15.97%, average loss 7.5%, max win trade 74%, and max loss trade 40%. By looking at the monthly table, we are backtesting a short period, only 6 months, but as you can see from February to July, every month is profitable. We didn't have any losing months. By checking the buy and hold equity, we have outperformed this metric, especially in this final phase. I want to remind you that you can get access to these and other ready-to-use strategies in the Settings Bank Premium channel on Discord. You can simply copy this layout and you'll have these strategies exactly as you're seeing right now. You can modify any parameter, adding or removing condition, set alternative exits, and basically do whatever you want. You can get access to the Settings Bank Premium channel by joining on Patreon, along with granting access to all other premium indicators.